Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to make a simple platformer in Scratch 3.0, and I have seen many people like Professor Blue and other those channels having a very complex platformer script, but today I will tell you a really easy platformer script. So my untitles are in 200007. Just kidding, it was only 43. I just renamed it. So now let's start. So now this will be our character basically. So we are just going to make the size a little bit small, which will be 50. That should be good. Now whenever flag is clicked, we need to make a variable as always and remove this variable and name this variable as gravity, simply gravity, and it will be a global variable. Now see, this is the gravity at here. Let me just middle position it. So whenever flag will be clicked, it will set that to 0. Forever it will change gravity by minus 1. So this will basically do nothing except it will change the gravity vigorously, repeatedly. So now so if I put here a change y by 10 block and put a gravity instead of the 10, then the scratch cat will actually fall down. Now let's me position the scratch cat to a certain position whenever it will start. So see, the scratch cat falls over to the ground and it has scratch cat has nothing to stand on. So we need to make a ground, and let's say the ground will be a red ground, and it will be okay, black ground, no problem. So this let's say is our ground. Basically let me just resize this. So think of this as our ground. This will be our ground. So now we are just going to make there and give a go to 0 0, or maybe the position it has now. But you see, the scratch cat still has nothing to stand on. That is really weird. Let me just fix this for some seconds. Okay, think of that as our ground. Now the scratch cat needs to stand on this ground. So to make that happen, we are just going to make a block and name it render and define render block, and we are just going to put this at here, then this at here. So now what we are going to do is add the if statement with a touching color, which is simple scratch. We're going to pick up color from here, which will be the black color we have. So now if touching the black color, it will set gravity to 3. So now see, the scratch cat can actually stand on the ground, and you saw that the scratch cat went to the ground. To fix that, you are going to edit this and run without screen refresh. But if I enable this, my computer will die. But if you have a better computer than me, then please use it. Okay, so now the scratch cat can actually stand on the ground, but he cannot still move. He is just standing there. To make some that happen, we are just going to remove this render block for some seconds and add two if blocks, and now we can add the render block inside here. Two key pressed. Now we are just going to give the right arrow key and left arrow key. Now we are going to go to the motion and give a change x by 10 and a change x by 10 again, which will be changed to change x by -10. Simple that. Now you see we have a basic thing, but the main purpose of a platformer is to jump. To make the jumping thing happen, we are just going to get an event at here, which is when space key pressed. We are just going to name it up arrow key, and we are just going to simply give a change gravity to 10 or let's say 15. So that will make the scratch cat jump. But if I keep on holding the up arrow key, he will just go out of the screen. I mean, he will jump constantly like a Flappy Bird game. Now that is a good way for you to make a Flappy Bird game, but we are not making a Flappy Bird game now because we are making a platforming game. So to fix that, we will make a boolean. Now the boolean will not be consisted on the defined block. The boolean will be actually a variable. So what is the real spelling? Boolean jump, and with a question mark. So now we are going to give OK. Now you see this is happening here. So we will use true and false properties to make this happen. So now at here we are going to say false, and at here we are going to say false again, and at here we are going to put a if block and equal to block. Then we are going to give a boolean jump at here and give if boolean jump equals to false, then it will change gravity by 15 and it will set boolean jump to true. Now you see the jump is false. We can jump. We cannot constantly jump now. You see we can only jump once. But you see that the scratch cat is not really changing its direction of pointing. I mean, it is not changing its head. To make that happen, we are going to just hide these variables first and then go at here, and there are these two things at here, which is point in direction 90 and give the point in direction -90. Simple as that. But you see this happens. He is pointing in the other direction, but he is kind of upside down. To change that, we are going to go at here and pick this block out. Now if I happen yes, now it is working perfectly fine. So this is the part 1. It will actually be a scrolling platformer instead of a just simple platformer. So you see Professor Blue, all those channels made such a really hard platforming script, but I am making a really easy platforming script for you. So this is it for this video, and bye bye. But yes, so bye bye.